Då får vi med laddningspanelen också, men det får gå som det går. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Det här funkar. Well, hello there. Today we're going to do some target practice in the DCS UH. This is going to be my first real video when I actually comment on what I'm doing. So if this video turns out goofy, yeah, it's not much I can do about it. So normally I would have some music to this, but as you might know, YouTube would always copyright infringe everybody who wants to have some good music to whatever they're doing. Yeah, anyway, we have some targets set up about 2 kilometers ahead of us, and we are armed with 2 forward-mounted miniguns and unguided rockets. We also have 2 door gunners, which we are sadly not gonna implement in this flight. Yeah, so people seem to like when things go boom, so we're just gonna mess around a bit and see what we can do. Okay. There we go, we're gonna turn you off. Go. Yeah, controls are free and correct. Okay, before we start, we are just gonna take a look at see here in the center panel if everything is okay. Transponder okay. Radio nav on. Communications on. On 3. We're gonna use 1 pair of each rocket, and we are gonna arm the weapon system and put it off safe. If we need to use countermeasures, we're just gonna put flares on 2 and check 2 as well. There we go. Turn you on and turn down the gain so we don't have to hear that white noise. Force trim hydraulics on. Low RPM audio is on. Governor, fuel, that as well. Yes, and we're gonna turn our heading indicator to match our current heading. There we go. There, and we're going to take a look at the overhead panel and make sure our beacon is on, and oops, and that our nav light is on. So now we're going to take a look at the helicopter from the outside. Yep, there we go. Okay, since this is heavily loaded, we have to use quite a bit of collective to get this thing off the ground, and what I've learned is when trying to hover a helicopter, you need to have your eyes quite far up in the distance. There we go, we're going to zoom out a little bit out there, and here we go. Some collective. Look outside. Oh, come on. And we're up. Sort of. Okay, here we go. Now we shall see what kind of havoc we can wreak on the targets here. Okay. Go forward. We do quite a bit of anti-torque pedals, and now we start to gain some transitional lift. And now we can probably see the first set of targets up to our left. It's a convoy of vehicles. We're gonna turn down the target reticule, and it's on. Here we go. We are currently on the 2 miniguns. Yep. See what we can do. Here we go. Come on. Seems like we got the most of the convoy. Let's go around and see what we got. Come on. Okay, seems like we missed a couple of vehicles, but the majority of the convoy is already gone. Okay, just the lead vehicle left. Going around again for another run on the lead vehicle. Okay, we're not gonna make it this time, so we have to go around again. There you are. And it's gone. Okay, we have some infantry units at the end of this runway, so we shall see what we can do about them. Come on. Well, okay, let's go around for another pass at the infantryman. Here we go. Here's switching to rockets, and we'll see what we can do with those containers at the end of the runway. Here we go. Okay, one stack is gone. See what we can do with the other stack. Okay. Now the infantrymen. Switching back to rockets, going around. No, not Heinz. Mi-8 helicopters, 2 of them are sitting on the runway. Let's see what we can do. Okay, both container stacks are gone, and so is one of the Mi-8s. Let's take out the other one. Here we go. Okay, let's go around and see what we can do to those parked vehicles at the end of the other runway. Here we go. Turn back to rockets. Some armored vehicles. Go. Going around, see what we did. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, we got a couple of the stationary vehicles. Let's go around again and see what we can do. Okay, switching back to rockets. Yeah, at least this time we got some of the lighter armor. So let's go around and see what we could do. What we did. Yeah, we seem to have done that went a little better actually. Switching back to guns. And see what we can do to the 2 Albatross fighters parked on the runway. interesting feature on these two planes is that they actually break down in pieces. So if I try to hit them now, they will actually break up in pieces. Not those kinds of pieces, but yeah, seem to work anyway. Here we go. Yeah, that's a little bit more like it. You can see that the plane actually broke apart in pieces and not just one single. Interesting. Let's just throw it out of its misery. There you go. We have about 5 shots of rocket left, 2 in each, so see what we can do with the armor that is left. Here we go. Yeah, at least we got one of the heavy tanks. We got 2 shots of rockets left, so we'll just make do with those 2 and then head back to the helipad. One shot left. Yeah, okay. We're gonna head back to the heliport and try to make a fairly decent landing. Okay, turn this off and stow it. Let's see what we can do. There we have Dallas right in front of it. Come on. Okay, now try to slow it down a little bit for the approach. we go. There we go. If you wonder why I'm going so quiet, it's because it really is a concentration and balancing act to get this good. Okay, and throttle down. Low RPM. Cancel it. There we go. Well, there you go, and the smoke of the havoc we just wreaked in the background, and I hope you might have found this moderately interesting to watch. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Yeah, there we go.